If you've been told that selling your home fast in today's market isn't possible, that's simply not true. I just had a client close in less than 21 days using these strategies. I'm Amy Pecoraro, your Lombard expert. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what you need to do to close your home in less than 30 days. Some of the reasons a closing might take longer than 30 days is financing. Financing is probably the #1 reason. Your lender needs time to order the appraisal, get the appraisal done, get the report back, and then put it back through underwriting. The other issue that could come up is title, because we have to pull title, we have to get clear title. If there is ever a little hiccup in title, that could delay closing. Those are some of the reasons that it could take longer than 30 days, but let's talk about the secrets to get it closed in less than 30 days. So the first secret is having cash. A cash close typically can close in 14 days. How does that work? Well, there's no lender involved, there's no appraisal involved. So all we have to do is get a rush title order. Title has to be pulled so that we can see the chain of title and make sure there's no liens or debts on the property. The buyer and the seller each pay a title fee at closing. To put in a rush is normally not a whole lot more, but to close within 30 days, we probably won't need a rush. The next secret to closing in less than 30 days with a lender would be have a pre-approval. Already have your lender have the documents verifying your income, have your credit pulled, and go through the underwriting process, or at least the initial underwriting process. They can't finalize until you have a contract, but if you get everything else done before you have a contract, it will shorten that closing time frame. The pre-approval process starts with talking to a lender. If you need help or you need a lender, just let me know. We can hook you up with one. Or if you have your own lender, get in contact with them and find out what they need to get you pre-approved. And finally, title pull. As a seller, if you need to be able to close in less than 30 days, you can have title pulled depending on the title company that you're using. They can do a pre-pull and get that started to make sure that there are no liens and or blemishes to the title before we ever get a contract, so that when it comes time to start that process with a contract, it'll shorten it up and we'll easily be able to close within that 30 days. There are issues that can come up with a title pull. There can be blemishes on the title. There could be liens that show up on title. I've had issues where mechanics liens show up from years ago. I've also had issues with trusts where the trust can't be found. And so we have to find out who are actually the beneficiaries of a property if it's an estate. So there definitely are issues. It's being proactive to do an initial title pull. The time for a title pull is either right before you're getting ready to put it on the market, within a month or so before, or right after, all depending on when you're trying to close. These strategies have helped my clients close ahead of schedule, and they can help you too. If you need any specific advice, reach out or DM me.